BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So the Redhawks offense will get first crack at it here. And we get our first look in this one at Thomas Gotkowski. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air and none to be found. And the Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The play action fake. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Redhawks will punt this one away.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So BYU's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that
makes a grab and room to run.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. It's complete. Just plowing ahead. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Tries it on the sneak. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. BYU trying to convert on fourth down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this.
Caught, and he's got room.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Give to the back. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Redhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. Like, the injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Martin. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Here's a little room there. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched the sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production.
Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. It'll be a draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here comes the option. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. The Red Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now. Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. There he goes. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. Well, that's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The sure hands, it's Lions. Looks as if BYU will have a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Has his batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Here's the pressure. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score. Power football with the run. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Turning it on. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Redhawks.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Trying to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. BYU has this offense clicking. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Lyons. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Bachmeier. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Fighting off the defender. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, BYU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Reynolds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll... Dead right there, and remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a big play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gives it on the option. Jukes his way for more. They make the play, force a fourth down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Cougars sideline, developing story guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Timeout taken by BYU at second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He goes right back to the air. Got his man. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio update. The Redhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. The run inside. It's Martin. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, go!
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bachmeier. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Keeps it going. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Cougars! And the stomping has commenced.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500, and let's see where this team can go.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. He's got him.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Dumps it off in the flats. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Plows through the defense. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Goes high to pull it in.
Well, it's the first play of the drive, and they're backed up, but you're seeing the confidence this coaching staff has in their quarterback and their skill players because they are taking a shot. Great release off the line of scrimmage, tremendous speed, nice catch. And all of a sudden, they're in great field position.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We've reached the break. BYU is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And BYU will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Got it. Oh, what a cut. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Quickly to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Red Hawks will call on their punt team. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And that is how we